Hey there. This is Aaron Harris. I'm a sound designer and composer at Mammoth Audio, and I'm going to do some sound design here with some of the raw sounds from the original recordings for Density, which is our VST uh, virtual instrument. Um, so we have this sample pack of some sounds that were some source sounds from the initial recordings for the instrument, and I've been given some of these sounds, and I'm going to just kind of freestyle some sound design and just show you guys how I would approach working with some of these sounds, and hopefully inspire you and also show you some techniques or plugins that you may not be aware of. So I'm just gonna have some fun here and hopefully, like I said, inspire you guys to try some different approaches. Um, so I grabbed a few sounds. I just scrolled through and grabbed a few that I liked, and I'm just gonna go do a little freestyle here. So the first sound we have is a bowed guitar hard swipe, and it's number 2. Let's see. So I'm just gonna play that for you guys. So it's like a slice swoosh sound that would be good for like a transition or a swipe into a hit. So I definitely want to add a little bit of bite to it. So I'm going to add a little distortion just to give it a little more character and a little more grit. And I really like this Isotope Trash 2 plugin. This is my favorite distortion plugin. I used this on my last video that I did, and I'm going to use it again. So you can see right away, it gives it a little more volume, a little more body, a little more harmonics, a little more distortion. I'm also going to add some reverb because I think it could use a little reverb. I'm going to use a Valhalla. If you're not familiar with Valhalla, they make some really, really great reverbs, and they're like $50 each. So they're totally affordable and they're awesome. I'm going to go with the vintage verb, and I'm going to go with medium ambience. That sounds pretty great. So like that into a hit. Boom, you know, that would be awesome. Maybe I'll even a little, oops, wrong tool. Let's hear it reverse just for fun. Oh, wrong one. That's pretty cool. I like it reversed, actually. I don't know what else I reversed. Maybe this guy? I reversed something else. Oh well. Anyway. So that's a pretty good swish. So that would be great for like a transition into a hit or a string staccato or something like that. Cool, I'm happy with that. So that was quick. Let's go on to the next one. Here we have Chain Drag 2. Sorry, Chain Guitar Drag 2. That's cool. I'd like to add some low end. So I'm going to grab, there's a plugin by Plugin Alliance that's a subharmonic synthesizer that I really like for adding low end. I could just dial in some EQ, but I feel like this thing is even better than just, you know, doing a low shelf bump or whatever. Just gonna turn up the trims here. Turn up the tight punch to like 60 hertz. And it has a drive section. It has a mid side. It has like it's a tight punch focus, kind of like a voice of God type deal. Let's see. That's pretty cool. You can widen it a little bit. Actually, for widening, I just got these. I just got some new effects by Arturia that are awesome. This Dimension D emulation plugin is awesome. I'll try to say I'm going to try to not say awesome the rest of this tutorial. But this Dimension D, I've always wanted one of these units. I know that UAD makes one and probably some others, but this is the first one I've ever used, and I think it's great. See, and you can go under the hood here, and you can dial the mix back a bit. So it just widens it a bit. Can add a little grit. I also really like, for adding a little distortion, these Kush Audio makes these, like, where is it? Like preamp plugins, and this is their Neve version. So you can, it's like driving a Neve preamp. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, a little reverb. So I'm just gonna drag the one from the previous channel. Turn the mix down a bit. That's cool. I don't really like that reverb, actually. Let's try like a little bigger. I wonder what this would sound like reversed. It's kind of cool. So if we had like we can make it like a little hit. Oops. Actually, that's pretty cool. It's another like whoosh hit kind of thing. But if you put a hit under that, that could be pretty great. So I like that. Let's go to the next one. What do we have here? Chain guitar sound, whole, drop 1. Let's see what that sounds like. Ooh, so okay. Let's do this. Let's, okay. I know I want to add some grit, so I'm going to bring over this guy. Okay. And then there's some top end there's some top end in there I want to get rid of. Okay, that's cool. Let's grab that subharmonic synth again. Okay. It's not quite there. What else can I add to this? Let me try this. Let's get rid of the subharmonic synth. And then there's a company called, where are they? I have too many plugins. They are called not Cable Guys, not Fat Filter. Where are they? I need to do a Freak Show Industries. Here we go. These guys are like a small plugin manufacturer, maker, designer, whatever you want to call them. But they have 3 plugins, and I want to try this one called Dumpster Fire. And there's not a lot of what I like about their plugins is there's not really any instructions or like explanation of what they do. They're just kind of meant to mess with. So I know that this is like some sort of pitch phase kind of I don't know, manipulation plugin. Okay, so I don't want that stuff. Okay, it's kind of like a it's kind of like a David Lynch plugin. See, that sounds pretty cool. So you could drop that hit under the swoosh sound we made. Do I have no, I don't. Could try some reverb on this guy too. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder what this would sound like. I mean, you could as the track went on, you could build it from as the track went on, you could build it from, and then as it gets more intense, just automate the filter to build up to a little more aggressive as the track goes on. That's a good trick. That kind of thing. Cool. So that could be a really cool combo right there. Let's see, what else do we have? Metal Fire Extinguisher Swipe. Okay, definitely needs some reverb. But it needs a bigger reverb. Let's go in here. Maybe a hall? Like a... Actually, I'm going to show you guys another reverb I've been really liking a lot. It's called the Fred Anton... I don't even know. Fred Anton Corvist? Anyway, search FAC Altezza reverb. Let's open it up. And I think it's a like an AU3, like for iPhone technically, but it works with Logic. I don't know. It works with Logic. I like it a lot. But it's sort of like like a shimmer verb. Check it out. Let me move that other sound so it's the tail can ring out. But you hear that? We can dial back the wet a little bit. Or the size. It just sounds great. And it was like, I think this plugin was like $20. It's really good. Let's get rid of that It's like a little ooh, that's cool. Let's try a little panning under that. That might be cool. I'm going to show you another plugin I really love a lot. It's called the Brower Motion by Waves. Is it Andrew Brower? He's like a very talented mixer producer. He did like I think he worked with Coldplay and probably a ton of other huge acts that I'm not thinking of, but he designed this panning plugin. I think it's awesome. It's got a ton of presets, a ton of flexibility you can really get in here and tweak, but I'm a big fan of presets. I go to a lot of presets on my plugins, and then I find the ones I like, and then I tweak from there because I'm usually working under pretty strict deadlines. So I always try to have some go-tos. I think that's important, um, especially as a composer, because you're gonna have deadlines that are like a few hours, you know. So if you can get your template and get your plugins that you really love, your instruments that you love, your signal chains, your processing, your presets, just build an arsenal that's you can work quickly with. So I know I like this setting here, but we can make it faster, and I think you have to turn the bars off, and you can make this faster. You can dial the mix back. Yeah, it's cool. So it would be a really cool like transition or a little accent for like a, you know, a moment or something you want to just add a little flair. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. And then the next sound, saw guitar 2. Let's see. Okay, that sounds cool. We can really dirty this up and make it sound awesome. I said awesome again. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, subharmonic synthesizer. Okay. That's not bad. Let's try, and I want to dirty it up even more. So I'm going to grab the isotope trash. That's too much. Okay, I want to roll off some top end. I don't like that 200 sound that's going on there. It's not bad. I want to pitch it down. Another plugin I like for pitching is the Sound Toys. What is it? The little altar boy. It's kind of like a. I think it's actually meant for vocals, but I think the pitch on it sounds pretty good. Let's take it down like -6. Let's try. Sorry. Let's get rid of the EQ. Let's get rid of that guy. Let's try that shimmer verb again. It's a little too much. I wonder what it would sound like reversed. Just trying to get rid of some of that that quick ending, just to fade it out a little bit. I'll fade it in too a little bit. Okay, and panning. Actually, I want to try to pitch it even more just to see. I'm just curious. it could use a little more volume. I'm going to use a limiter by DSP. It's called the Retro Limiter. I love this thing. It's just super simple. A ceiling and a gain, that's it. Okay. And I'm going to try to pan this guy too. Actually, I'm going to try a different panner. I'm going to try this one by Auditory. Is that how you pronounce it? Audiority? Not even sure. Yeah. They have one called Tube Modulator. Audiority. Tube Modulator. Let's see. I know I like this panner side to side. You can sync with the tempo sync. It's a little faster. Let's try an eighth note. Let's bring the, it's like a blend here. Yeah, that's cool. I think it does need a little low shelf, low pass. Sorry, got low pass going on here. I want it to be before the reverb though. Where is it? That's cool. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. Another little accent just to create a creepy sound or a creepy accent. You could create like a pulse out of it kind of thing. Sorry. It's a little fast, but you get what I'm saying. You know. Anyway, but that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds out of the pack. There's a ton of sounds in there. That's just a quick 10-15 minute freestyle sound design session, and yeah, I mean, you can go nuts with this stuff. The sounds are really good, and I love doing this stuff. I feel like these are the sounds that you can really create some unique stuff and something that's not like everything else that everybody else is doing. I mean, there's so many sample packs out there. There's so many instruments. Everybody's using them. You start to hear stuff and you go, is that one of my sounds? Is that one of the libraries I have? I can't tell. So if you can record some of your own sounds, mess with them, or get some unique sounds and mess with those, make your own sound design, it's really fun, and it's going to be really desirable because it's going to be different. It's not going to be like what everybody else has, and you're going to start to have a sound that's your own, which in my opinion is the way to go. So anyway, that's just a few examples. I hope you guys dug it, and just have fun, and thanks for checking it out.